How fast was he going?
I don't know.
That would be technical to talk about doubling, right? So talking about doubling the speed limit, right?
I don't know. She's writing the ticket.
No, I just heard her say that.
But I was like, it doesn't matter. I understand that. Like I said, with the amount of traffic, I'm trying to educate you, man. And
it's okay.
The amount of traffic that's
and Shar, we got
is not double 35.
63 is what I got in on my
That's
radar.
not double
Go ahead
35.
and take it to court because it's
No, it's not double, but you're saying you're doubling the speed limit. You didn't double it.
Okay, but you're going over the speed limit.
I got that, but you said doubling the speed limit and you didn't double the speed limit.
Okay, well,
There's no reason to exaggerate it when you got the number.
I got it, and I wrote for what I got.
I got you, but you said out your mouth doubling the speed
what I
limit.
said, but I didn't write it for double. Then I wrote it for
No,
what I
but
got.
what you're saying is incorrect.
But just for future reference, through this
You'd like to be correct, that's all. Factual. Hold on, I'll stop at what? No, there you are. You're telling me to do what? What do you mean? Stop what? I'm dead at shit. Dead at shit. Obstruction is a physical thing. I'm not in between. Obstruction is a physical thing. You know that, right? You do know that, right? Obstruction is a physical thing. What did I do that physically obstructed? What did I physically do? It's a physical action. Obstruction is a physical action. Not freedom of speech. Not freedom of speech. You know, that's constitutionally protected, right? Yeah, that's right. What's your name of that number? 588. What's your name of that number? What's your name of that number? What's your name of that number?
734.
Ooh, 734.
You're being detained.
Detained for what? Detained for what? What am I being detained for? What am I being detained for? I'm not listening. What am I being detained for? Please record. What am I being detained for?
Yo, wake up. What we doing? We're going.
What happened?
What's going on?
I don't know. It ain't playing.
What's going on, man?
I thought it was playing. What happened?
Nah, we'll show them the rest. We'll show them the rest throughout the show.
Oh, okay. Well, there it is. Welcome to
the
Hayes.
rest throughout the show.
We took the
But
private.
that's what it is. I mean,
we took the private jet to New York City, man. It's super freezing out there. Welcome to Hayes Street. We still on the block with just some hoodies on. Y'all softies out here with all these goose down jackets. We you know how we get down street. Talk to us.
Out here with no shirts on. We like no gloves. No glove Lamar. You know what I'm saying? We out here in the cold. You know what I'm saying?
Our street got a Rolex on over there, so he, you know what I'm saying? He got to show it off. But anyway, welcome to Hayes Street, man. We in the building. Warren Sapp gets arrested, and now he's filing a $20 million lawsuit against, I guess, the Okeechobee Police Department. Street. Like a little background, because I think a lot of people think this is like happened today or 2 days ago. Talk to us.
No, not actually. No, it didn't happen 2 days ago. Actually, it happened back in February 24, 2024, right before he checked in Colorado. He was in Okeechobee Road in Okeechobee, Florida, at a rally. And somebody else got pulled over. He didn't get pulled over. But from when I told y'all when I interviewed Sapp, man, one thing people never have said about Sapp, I think I was the first person to say it. I don't know. He's a very well-read guy. He said he read 100 books a year in high school. Sapp knows a lot of shit. Sapp calls me and talks about everything from Saturn to politics. He knows a lot of stuff. And basically, if you saw him there, he's talking to the police, you know what I'm saying, talking about obstruction, what is obstruction, his rights, body cam, and I guess they got agitated with him, told him he was arrested. Boy.
And how'd that work out for him?
Boy. And at the time, they didn't know who he was.
You think so?
I know so. Yeah, I talked. And I know so. I spoke with Sapp today. I know so. At the time, they didn't know who he was.
So let's talk about this escalation. For y'all just jumping in, 309 in the building, 318 in the building. Warren Sapp gets arrested back in February of 24. Okeechobee Police, just prior to him going to Colorado with Coach Prime, being a GA defensive line coach at Colorado. This is kind of just breaking today. Like I said, gentleman got stopped. We'll replay the video throughout the show today, just for people that's just checking in a little late. But he gets arrested. I guess somebody else, maybe that's a part of him or whatever. Just kind of recap this a little bit. Gets pulled over for doing 63 in a 35, and the lady officer says you double the speed limit, which double a 35 is 70. And so Sapp was saying, well, wait a minute. 63 ain't double the 35. Now I don't know the significance of doubling the speed limit. I don't know if that's an additional charge or regular. No, I know there is a thing about doubling the speed limit, but I don't know what that is, even though I am officially a lawyer and I know all things law. But hey, Miss Mustang. But so that's what it is, man. So go ahead. Talk to us, Street. What you got?
I know, yeah, and basically, as the guy was pulled over, it took him like 30 minutes to write him a ticket. And I guess that's when Sapp began to talk. Watching the video, I guess then Sapp began to go over there like, hey man, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And have a conversation with the police, and you just know Sapp's a smart guy. Like he has a smart mouth too. He's gonna so they get talking back and forth. Sapp knows he's one of the people who know his rights, he knows his laws.
Mm-hmm.
And he get going back and forth, and eventually the cop, like he got frustrated. And I'm telling you, man, took him to jail. I think he was in jail for 3 hours.
Yeah, I from that video when I looked at it, Street, is like the lady was speaking. Sapp, steps in and kind of corrects in regards of saying, "Hey, you doubled the speed limit," and being technical, you didn't. And she says, "I said what I said." Yeah, but that's not what he did. You got him at 63. And so the tall guy, I'm just going to call him the tall officer, kind of steps in and is like, stop it. He like, stop what? You know what I mean? He's like, you serious? Yeah. I'm dead ass serious. And so, and then it just escalates. And this is where I think the issues are. Then it escalates to, do you want to go to jail? And he says, and it's like, right. He says, for what? And then the guy say, turn around, put your hands around his back. And I commend Warren Sapp on this part of not pulling back. Not all he had to do was pull his wrist a little bit, and it's resistant. You know what I mean? He put his other hand behind his back, leaned up against the car, whatever the case may be. But what do you say to people that say, well, why is he intervening in somebody else's business? I was reading the comments under the Twitter video, and that's a lot of the same thing. Well, why he in other people's business? It wasn't his ticket, yada 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 yada.
I'll say this. I mean, being black in America, I mean, we've seen enough heinous things happen with police. Sometimes when you know the law and you know your rights, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just dare to hold a camera, you just dare to have an eye. I mean, be a second eye for somebody. And to see what Warren Sapp went through, and it got worse. It got worse when he left there. I mean, there's some false reports, but I say, yeah, sometimes you just want to be a second eye, a guy holding the camera, somebody there, an eyewitness. But I tell you this, what is video at? I'm glad you talk about him. I'm glad you talk about him complying, because I want to show somebody something. I want to show y'all something. Put that video up there for a second.
Oh, okay, you got it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Bingo.
Okay, so for everybody, because I need to rewind it. You got mine up here?
Yeah.
For everybody, right? Okay, so for all the police violence we've seen in the past, where guys get shot, civilians don't know. Oh, he ain't fighting. He not fighting. He not being aggressive. And it gets confusing. What's complying? What's not complying? Is he letting them arrest him? Is he not letting them arrest him? Right? Right? And we've seen guns get pulled out in the past. Let me show you picture perfect what comply looks like. Watch Warren Sapp.
734.
You're being detained.
The police officer said, "You're being detained." He touches Warren Sapp, grabs him by his hand. Watch what Warren Sapp do.
Detained for what? Detained for what? What am I being detained for? I'm not listening. What am I being detained for? Please report. What am I being detained for?
Everybody back up.
Big black Warren Sapp, probably one of the strongest men standing in the crowd. Did you see what he did, Hayes?
Yeah, the officer took the phone and he put his other hand behind his back.
He put his hands up behind his back. He's talking. He ain't yelling. He's just complying.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looks like when they say comply. Me and Sapp laughed about this. I was like, boy, I ain't never seen a nigga comply like that. Boy, Sapp was like, hey, I knew what time it was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
I mean, the only thing he should have got arrested for was that shirt. But other than that, I'm gonna let that go. I'm just messing with you, Sapp. I'm just messing with you, dog. But no, to your point, right? So he complies. But I call this guy the tall officer. I don't know his name. But if you went back and saw the video, he just simply asked for name and badge number. The tall guy gave it to him. And the other officer that took his phone, he said name and badge number. He gave it to him. He said, okay, that's what I'm talking about. And then he just said, you're going to jail. No, he said you're being detained. Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But there's another piece. And this right here is what creates confusion. Because if you play a little bit towards the end, the other officer says to him, we asked you to leave. And Sapp says, no, you didn't. And they never asked him to leave. The only thing the tall officer said was, he said, stop. He said, stop it, man. And he said, stop what? And he said, you serious? I'm dead ass serious. That was the quote. But they never told him he needs to leave the scene. They never told anybody to leave the scene.
They never asked him to leave.
From what I heard, now maybe something prior to the camera and maybe something, well, it can't be after, but prior to the camera rolling, but I never heard anything. So if you play it towards the end, and then he's going to hear him say, no, you never asked me to leave. Yeah, right there.
Everybody right here knows you did.
Back it up a little bit.
Right there?
Yeah, about right there.
Still talking.
What the hell's going on? Investigation, I have to do something.
He was recording. He was recording.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. Pause it right there. It's hard to hear. That's why he said, pause it right there. That's why he said, no, you didn't. The officer said, we asked you to leave. And that's why he said, no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. Yeah.
You told me I'm going to jail, and I said, what for? So, I mean, like I said, to me, these are the things that create certain things between citizens, police, because we see people in crowds do, oh my God, exponentially more than what Sapp did by asking a question. No cursing, no threats, none of that. No derogatory terms.
Right. None of that.
And that's where we are.
Yeah, so for people saying Sapp got arrested again, this was way back in February, right before he left to go to Colorado. And this didn't get out. Nobody said anything about it. But watching this, me being an officer, I was an officer for 14 years. Watching this, what you talking about having a case? Oh boy, mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, there was no reason for him to put his hands on Sapp. There was no reason for him to arrest him. They dropped it immediately.
Yeah, well, they said like 2 days or something like that. 3 days. The district attorney said that there was no case or anything. It was something to that effect, and and it makes you question: do you use that power to incite or resist arrest, or you are anticipating he gonna pull away and be like, y'all ain't gonna arrest me, and that right there becomes a whole nother charge. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, can they arrest you? Sure they can. Can they take you down? Sure they can. Can they drop the charges? Sure they can. But you are the one being detained. You are the one being how do I say it? What's the right word? Inconvenience. Inconvenience is what I'm trying to say. You know, going like I said, you sitting in jail for 3 hours and blah 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 blah. You know,
right.
And so
right.
Wood, what's up, baby? Gmail said what led up to the video. Apparently there was a traffic stop. I don't know. I'm only assuming the guy that got stopped was with Sapp. I don't know if they were in the same car, different cars, but apparently
he was at a rally in Okeechobee. So probably it was a lot of them. So it was a lot of them there. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to figure out why it took him 30 minutes to get a guy a ticket.
And
that's when it all started.
So talk to me about this, man. And I would love to hear from an officer. I would love an officer like to come on and talk about this, because I speak to a lot of cop buddies, and one of their biggest word is discretion. They have discretion. And it's a very vague term, right? It's you know, the word discretion is vague. It's your interpretation, your perception of the situation. And if you think about cameras, if it wasn't any cameras or any audio, when that officer say, I told you to leave, and we clearly, again, on this particular part of the video, they never told him to leave. And this video is 2 minutes and 47 seconds. So at no point he or anybody in that crowd was told to leave. The first directive that I heard was after he was getting ready to put him in handcuffs, tall police officer said, everybody back up. That was the first directive that I heard.
Right.
To the crowd, that is. And so, you know, it's.
So what's the question about discretion? Let's see. I was an officer for 14 years. That don't count?
Of course. I got some special. I don't see how. You definitely got to answer this one. I don't see how. But discretion, right? So what is discretion when it comes to law enforcement, right? You being an officer for 14 years, what does discretion mean, I guess, on your side of the street?
What, discretion and what do you mean? And give me a little more information.
Well, as a law, like, so when they're telling you have discretion to do X, Y, and Z, discretion doesn't mean you can break the law, but I guess they're saying you have the discretion to handcuff Warren Sapp in this situation or not. And the case can be dropped. They can drop charges and nothing happens to you because it was your discretion. It was your choice in essence, right? To say, hey, I want to do this or that, you know? I've seen police officers use their discretion to give you a ticket 1 mile under criminal speeding because they want to give you a break. But I've also seen them hammer you because you're doing criminal speeding over 20 miles of this, whatever the posted speed limit is. So that's why I say discretion it's a lot of variables in there. It's very vague, and it's kind of up to the officer, in my opinion, his perception, his interpretation of the situation. Right.
It is. But he can't go outside the law, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. He could choose to give you a ticket, to not to give you a ticket. He could choose to, okay, this person's having a bad day. Oh, okay, they're being nice. You know what I'm saying? But he can't go outside the law. Yeah, I mean, officers have a very hard job, bro. Bottom line, very hard. And now the last 5-10 years, it's gotten worse. Very, very different. And that's inside corrections and outside. Very difficult job. Nobody understands it. Nobody sides with you until they're calling you for help. Their house is on fire. Their wife is beating them up. Somebody broke in the house, you know what I'm saying? Then you know what I'm saying? Then it's okay. So they're very difficult, very, very difficult job. But it's also a job that comes with. I've seen a lot of guys. How do I explain it? Over time, right? They build up this courage, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it could come from bad interactions with inmates or bad interactions with civilians. You feel me? But over time, I've seen officers build up a courage. Sometimes, and it's like they're out of bounds. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like they're bragging about beating inmates, and it's almost like me. But unless you're in that world, you don't understand it, right? If they would show the video to the civilians, they'll be like, they actually bragging about beating Cousin Bud. But Cousin Bub could have spit on this female officer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't understand the world. But if you don't keep it in perspective, I've always just kept it in perspective because I've always bumped into these dudes when I was out. They're real people. And they're always going to remember you. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to remember them. They always going to remember you. Mm-hmm. They done started me out numerous times. They see me way before I see them.
Right.
So as I try to keep everybody with respect, but I seen officers, man, that wasn't really tough guys become tough because now it's a gang of us. You know what I'm saying? And start acting a little weird. I mean, I've had to calm officers down. Hey, bro, chill, man. Nah, chill, y'all. We ain't trying to figure out a way. Yeah, we trying to figure out a way to lose our job. Y'all go ahead on now.
Right. And the same thing happens all the time. Like teacher, anybody in public service, right? Like public servants see you more than you see them. Like, for example, I was just out watching the national championship. Dude walked up to me. I ain't know him from Adam. He was like, Coach, what's up? Well, if you work in a school with 3,000 students, you don't know all 3,000 students, and you do that year after year after year after year after year, you don't remember those cats. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And to that point, and funny, I was on jury duty one time, and about a year later, you talk about that, a year later, I was in this restaurant. I see the bailiff from that case. You know, he was the bailiff in the courtroom. Right. And I looked out like, what's up, man? He looked at me like, what the hell are you? But the funny thing, we sat there and talked football during the breaks and all that kind of stuff. And I remember the conversation. I remember him, but he don't even remember that. And I'm like, I had to go back and say to myself, man, that dude, you know how many jurors he done probably seen in a year? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah. So yeah, it happens. It definitely happens.
And you think he remember you?
Yeah, you remember him. So you think, you know, yeah, and that happens all the time. That happens all the time, man. You know what I mean?
Inmates were the same way, man. They'll catch you, see you at the strip club, or catch you walking down the street. Off the street, oh look. And it's like, but it's because they were in the cell staring at me, and I was the only officer. You know what I'm saying? They staring at me, making sure I'm in place so they can do whatever the hell they trying to accomplish. And it was 60 of them for me. And you know what I'm saying? I only remember a few of them.
And they rolling through. And they like state prison where they in there for years. You might be in there for 2 weeks, might be a year, might be 6 months, 5 weeks, you know, whatever. So you getting a lot of turnover. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, man. Let's talk about this lawsuit a little bit, man. 20 million.
20 million, bro.
He going for the duck round here between Hayes and Street. We call this a little twin. You think you get it?
Bro, this is bad. This is bad because he went to go seek just try to, you know what I'm saying? He just tried to get an apology. Because the Sapp is the wrong guy to mess with, bro. I'm be real with you, bro. Sapp is the dude that's gonna request the body cam videos. He know how to request the body cam videos. He know how to request the report. He know who he know. Dog, Sapp is the wrong dude to mess with when it comes to stuff like this, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro, and even after that, it doesn't seem like they made anything easy on him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Okeechobee, Florida, bro. Little small town. We once had a 7-on-7 tournament there, bro. Little small town. They probably don't get pushed back a lot. Trump finna get sworn in. They think he, you know what I'm saying? They you know what I'm saying? They done barked up the wrong tree, I believe, bro. Yes, I believe 20 million. Yes, I'm not sure if Okeechobee got 20 million in that city, period. But he's gonna get it because that was bad.
And here's something that's damning. So the attorney, let me see, make sure who he is. All right, here we go. Details about the arrest were not immediately available, though Slater included a video. And you're talking about Andy Slater, who kind of, I guess you want to say, broke this from Fox Sports 640. Said that Slater included a video that appeared to show police taking Sapp into custody. Says Slater noted the state attorney dropped the charges against Sapp just days after the interaction, noting the actions of the police were not legal. So if the district attorney said they're not legal, he just gave Sapp all the ammunition he needed. Instead of saying, again, this is what the reporter is saying. I don't know if that was written down in the statements or whatever, but let's just take it for the gospel right now. That's damning because the state attorney was saying that this police actions, the police officer's actions were not legal. Right. Now, if he would have just said, hey, we decided to drop the case, let bygones be bygones, that's different. But if you come out and state that, that's tough business.
That's some strong words, ain't it?
Yeah. But I do want to say this too. Remember I told you when you are tied to an organization, they're going to always put the organization first?
Yeah.
Right? It's about 3 or 4 sentences about what happened. And the rest of the article is Warren Sapp is an NFL Hall of Famer, having spent 13 years in the league, mostly with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Sapp ended his career by his last full season with the Oakland Raiders. Now, how they get thrown into this? During his playing days, Sapp won a Super Bowl with the Bucs. He also was named NFL Defensive Player of the Year. Like, we just gonna ride it on. And then Deion Sanders finna catch a stray. But something he said, he spent 24 serving as a senior analyst control assistant with Deion Sanders' staff at Colorado. Like, well, they're gonna lump all that into there, man. So, yeah, it's you know, I guess, bro, like those kind of interactions, in my opinion, and all the lady, he questioned the lady. All right, she kind of passed it off and went on. It would have been done with, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, Sapp was right that she said he doubled it. But she cited him at 63, right? Okay. And then the other dude was like, man, stop it, man. Okay, fine. And then dude like, seriously, they could have let that go. Because actually Sapp moved on and asked for bad names and badge numbers. But so I don't know.
Sapp know how to Sapp got his own body cam. He know how their body cam work. It's all bad. You messing with the wrong guy. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's all bad. Who got a body cam? Somebody in the comment section, raise your hand if you got your own body cam. You just walk around recording other mother.
We all got one right here. Right here. Slap that thing in your shirt pocket and be like, doop.
That got his own body cam, dog.
Yeah. I think he will win the lawsuit because he can definitely file for damages. He can definitely, say hurt his reputation, so forth and so on. Now, will he get 20 million? Probably not. Will they settle out? Probably so. But Chris Young, go to bed right now. Go to bed right now. I got a tripod for Mr. Nasty Time. That boy, he got a tripod for Mr. Nasty Time. That boy got an OnlyFans. Y'all chill out, Chris. Chill out.
Mr. Nasty Time.
James Lamb. Oh, he said one of the best interviews I've ever seen was Coach Hayes and Warren Sapp. Oh, when I had him mic'd up at the camp. Yeah, Mike. I had a chance to mic up Warren Sapp he was doing a camp here in Orlando. Shout out to Lil Wood and the boys over there at Excel Speed Training, man. But yeah, man. So Like I said, bro.
I saw Lowood the other day, though. I saw Lowood the other day.
Oh, Camp King got there, huh? Let me get 2 claps on the Ric Flair. Woo! Shout out to Lowood.
He called me Camp King.
Yeah, that's what he called himself, the Camp King.
Oh, that's what he called himself?
Yeah, the Camp King. He got him fired up, boy. He used to do the camps for me when I used to have the youth camps.
He does run a lot of people camps.
He run a bunch of them. He big with FBU, I believe it is. The FBU whole thing with them.
He in with them now?
Yeah, he been with them since I've known him, since I met him. He been doing stuff like that.
I sat out with them guys numerous times trying to do business with them. I helped them out a few times.
Yeah. So here's a question though. So if this happens in February, how in the world?
What's up?
How in the world some doggone reporter ain't catch this, man? Like, because people be loved like this. And here's the funny thing: when you put Warren Sapp in now, it ain't all over the place.
Not yet. It's gonna be we up on it, bro. We up on it. You know what I'm saying?
I threw my dog to alley-oop, but he dunked that thing.
Yes, you gonna have to come here to get it. You know what I'm saying? We up on it. We gotta have relationships. No, bro, he was about to, okay, I'm just gonna say it like this. He was about to go into the Colorado job. There was already questions around him.
Sure. About
his past, and these schools always want to act like they're squeaky clean. If this would have got out, he probably would have never got the job.
Yeah, definitely.
So obviously nobody with a camera there uploaded it. So don't ask me how. Nobody, because there was video, obviously, but nobody acted on it. You get my drift?
Them some soldiers, because TMZ will cut a check now. TMZ will cut a check. Like
nobody acted on it. You know what I'm saying? And Okeechobee, once they found out who he was, obviously they went to tap dancing trying to hide until they didn't want it out.
Right there. There you go, D squared. Now you're talking. If Sapp would have acted a fool, it would have been all over the news because it's clear they couldn't justify the officer's behavior. And this is what I tell you about mainstream media. They love mess. If Sapp would have been taken to the ground and all that stuff, it would have done. But because it wasn't that way, there you go, D squared. Talk to us, D. Dun. Former Tampa Bay Buccaneers Super Bowl Hall of Famer Pro Bowler Warren Sapp.
Warren Sapp arrested, and he out there with a tie-dye shirt on and a mohawk. Oh, would have looked all bad. You look at all bad.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think. I want to talk to an officer, man. I would love to hear from an officer. If there's an officer that would like to Street, can we do this, dog? Can we get an officer to call in? I'll give him the number. I can throw it up here so we can hear it. I would love to hear this. Like a police officer. I just want to hear his perspective from a cop telling me why that cop did what he did. And what about discretion? Was that it within the rights? Like, I just would love to hear.
I don't count. I don't count as an officer.
You do count. No, you do count.
I'm gonna tell you why he did it. He got frustrated. Okay. He got frustrated, and believe it or not, officers don't always know the law as deep as some of the people that's talking to him.
Right.
He got frustrated and did what they do all the time. Went outside the law, did something to somebody, and most people don't push back. Or most people don't, you know what I'm saying? Most people don't question what they're doing. Then they go write something on the report. Big black guy was yelling at the small white officer, female officer. She felt it, and it usually go away. But in the days of these cameras and body cams and stuff, you got to be careful, and they still doing messy stuff. So basically, he got agitated. And he felt like Sapp is standing there. Okay, so he's in the way. He's obstructing what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to I'm trying to write somebody a ticket and he's obstructing. No, that's not what obstructing is. That's not what it is. Mm-hmm. But he got frustrated. You know what I'm saying? He the big guy with the tattoos. He the one go to the gym on Wednesdays and Mondays. He got frustrated and went outside the law. And it's a rally too now. So think about it. It's one of those weekends where people are just probably just getting arrested for no reason. They just arrested the wrong one. That's all.
No, I get it. Yeah, bro. I just don't see how that ended in handcuffs. I just don't see.
Because you've never wore a badge. It's the same way when you're talking to the kids in class, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have power over them, right? And if they start chirping, you may lose a fuse, right? And you know what I'm saying? Because it's the power trip. It's the power trip. You're not supposed to be talking to me like this.
Right. Oh, okay.
It's a lot of people around. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen. Put yourself in the police. The police, you know what I'm saying? It's a very hard job. It is.
Very hard.
It's a very hard job.
Very hard. Because you're human too, right? You're human. You got emotions. You got stuff. You probably just got cussed out the call before and didn't do nothing. You like, so to your point.
But like Chris Rock said, hey, the pilot can't. Some jobs you can't F up.
You can't have a bad day.
You can't have a bad day. Some jobs you can't have a bad day. And police just happen to be one of them.
Yeah. Like, you know how we could go to work, be a little sleepy or tired. We make it through. Truck drivers and pilots? No, sir.
You can't have a bad day. You must be on point.
You need a full 8, dog. Stop playing.
You must be on point at all times.
Yeah.
Hey, you ever see the pilot video when the guy flying the plane? He's finna land it, and he tells the people they're helping him land it, and he said, "Hey, my co-pilot just jumped out the back of the plane," and they were like, "What?" He said, "My co-pilot." You never seen that before?
No.
His co-pilot.
He
was serious. It was the type of plane where you can jump out, you know what I'm saying? What is it called when you jump out with the parachute? Right. And the co-pilot said he got sick. He felt sick. Oh. And they found some type of, I don't know, not really drugs, but some type of in the system. Say he felt sick. He said, open the latch. You hear me? Say, open the latch. And he ran out the back of the plane. I don't know if he ran out or if he ran back there, maybe stumbled out, but they found him dead in somebody's yard.
Oh, he ain't had no parachute. He just say, "Hey, you try me."
No, boy, he ain't had no parachute. I'm gonna find this for you, dog.
Please, you got to show me something, cause this right here. Let me take this down. Let me remove that from the so you can play. But dog, that's a little different, though, man. That's a little different. Talking about DB Cooper, they still ain't found that dude. That boy done. Who is this? Hold up, a Dengbe. If I'm saying it right, I hope that ain't your avatar picture. God Almighty, and if it is, I'm sorry. Lord Helmers.
What?
A Dangby, if I'm saying the name correctly. Man, look at that picture, Street. Holy smokes, boy. Hey, let me ask you this right quick.
What's going on?
Bruh, I don't know who that is, dog. That's tough right there, boy. That's tough work. What really flawed when you need her, dog? Where is really flawed when you need her? Matter of fact, hey, I know that must be frustrating. You see what I did? That's true. I'm practicing.
What?
I know your face must be frustrating. So what I did there from yesterday's show? I'm practicing.
Look at the video right there. Put it up. A Dangby. Let's see. What is a Dang? What is that?
I don't know who that is.
My co-pilot just ran out the back of the plane. He just did what?
So the guy back at the station, the guy back at the airport, he got to be on acid or something, dog. What how slow the guy back at the airport is? You know what I'm saying?
Road 8002. 8002 road. My co-pilot just ran out the back of the plane. He just did what now? He just ran out the back of the plane. So you don't have a co-pilot on, you said? No, he just jumped out the back of the plane. Right. Would you like me to circle where he left at? Say that again?
No, his question to him was, so you don't have a co-pilot? That's beside the point. He no longer has a co-pilot. Let's talk about the reasons you here. You know what I'm saying?
Would you
So-
like me to circle where he got out at, or you got me on track? We still have you on track. Did you need something else? No, the dude literally jumped out the back of the plane without.
Bruh, it's like he's not acknowledging what this dude is saying.
I think it's almost unbelievable. Like what?
He said, do you need something else? Yes, I need you to call 911.
So apparently the guy that's flying is a pilot. He is a real pilot. He's not like a civilian that's flying the plane because he's talking the lingo.
He
So I
said,
think
you want me to turn back around where he jumped out at? How's that going to help? Maybe we're not pilots. We don't know.
Did you need to do something else, circle or something? Or? No, I need to land. I'm just making you aware you're going to have a dead body out where I just called you at. He just jumped out the back of the plane. Road 8002.
Bruh.
8002 road.
Oh,
My co-pilot just.
Hey, dog, so calm, dog. What kind of training do they have to be so calm like that?
I guess it's like a dispatcher for the police, right? They probably hear all type of stuff. And
No, the guy flying the plane, I mean, but I guess he has to stay calm. You got a plane to land or you're going to be the next dead body.
yeah, like you can't just pull over and throw your hazard lights on. But
Bro.
hold on. I mean, I can maybe understand the air traffic controller maybe a little confused. Like, what did he just say? He said you need to circle around. Bro,
it sounded like he got a hot date and he get off in 10 minutes. And he was not trying to deal with whatever report that he finna have to write because his dude just told him to go by and jumped out the plane. He wasn't trying to deal with it. He just met Shaniqua last night. She coming back over. He got, you know what I'm saying? And he like, man, I ain't trying to. Anything else you need? Anything else you need? We just told you one of the co-pilots just jumped out the plane.
They'll say, you need me to circle around or you got me on tracker? Oh, we got you on tracker. So you need anything else? Maybe a body bag and some flares. I mean, bro, I don't know what y'all gonna do.
Bro, he was not trying to acknowledge what that man was talking about. He must be had Shaniqua coming over. You know what I'm saying? She's first time coming to the crib. He like, man, I'm not staying late today. Today, I'm not staying late. I would lose this job.
Hey, you know what's funny? For y'all that don't know, Shaniqua is Kiki's real name, and that's why she went on the show last night. She was at the air traffic controller crib. But Shad say hazard lights on the plane is diabolical. Bro, like, yeah. I wonder what.
Literally, if that pilot gets out and walk off that plane, I bet you nobody else in that airport knows somebody died because that dude who he talking to ain't telling nobody. Anything else you need? Find somebody else to land because this dude finna.
Because you know what though, and I think because he said, "Yeah, my co-pilot just ran out the back of the plane." He didn't say like he jumped off. He said he ran out the back. He said ran. Like like he didn't say, "Hey, my co-pilot just jumped off the back." Eventually, he ended up saying, "Yeah, he just jumped off without a parachute." So it's gonna be a dead body out there, bruh.
I read the story. It said they found him in somebody's yard, and they said they found like some type of drug, not drugs, but some type of, you know, we got all this different type of stuff out here now. And he said he told the co-pilot, he told the pilot he was getting hot. Mm-hmm. It was about to be a rough landing. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I don't know. Maybe he thought he could make it to the water.
LMV, 5 minutes.
Oh,
You got
God.
5 minutes. LMV. Ninjas jump every day, B.
You jump every day.
Go to sleep. Real quick for all y'all softies out there, y'all true snowflakes. Talking about, it's cold. Look at them people in New York City right now. It's 17 degrees. My man's still out there drumming. Look at him down there drumming right there, man. He trying to get paid. He got rent to pay.
It's
The landlord
cold.
is 17 degrees. Huh?
It's cold.
It's cold. Man, get out of here. But I don't know, man. But back to Warren Sapp, bro. How do you think Colorado handles this story? Because they're gonna ask, or they're gonna write a story or whatever.
No, it was done perfectly. There is no story. The story is Warren Sapp suing the police department. That's the first time we got whiff of it. There is no story.
Somebody, well, Chris, you on one tonight. That boy say he drumming still because he homeless, coach. Come on, man. But y'all tough.
Chris
out there,
always
bro.
on one, man. That's a villain, man. Chris always on one, man.
Matter of fact, Chris, you got your villain shorts? They came in. You got your villain gear? Huh? I need you to
Chris a
change it
villain,
up
dog.
with some villain gear on it, man. Just do it. Just do it, baby.
Chris a villain, dog.
Yeah. So I don't know, bro. That's I don't know. That's tough right there, man. But like I said, man, shout out to Warren Sapp. And here's the thing, right? The reason I ask you, or like if you read some of the comments, people are saying, well, why is he dealing with whoever the gentleman was getting a ticket? And I always said to myself, there's a fine line between people who intervene and people who just walk on by. You know, you can intervene in something and you end up in handcuffs, or you can intervene and save somebody's life. Right? It's
Right.
always that give and take in life, right? Like, you know, you see something happening to somebody, you can intervene and you save that young man's life. Or you can intervene and lose your life. Just trying to be a good Samaritan. So it's always tough, bro. It's always tough, man. You remember Chris Bender?
Chris Bender.
The singer. Who will I choose? Don't. Who will I choose?
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
He died at a club. He died at a club back. Ooh, this is way back, probably in the 80s, dog. I know I'm really sounding old. I'm really earning my gray beard right now. But you know, intervening, man. So
He died. Remember your friend, like the boy from Kansas City, right? Here recently.
From Kansas City.
Yeah. The two guys got shot, remember? The boy played for Florida State.
Oh, OJ. Yeah.
That was recent.
Yeah, that was recent. Wasn't even his beef.
Wasn't even his beef. Nope.
Yeah, OJ wasn't even his beef. Right. There you go. Perfect example. That's yeah, man. Shout out to OJ, man. Kansas City legend. Florida State champion off in there.
Wasn't even his beef.
Yeah, wasn't even his beef, man. And so, you know, unfortunately, man, things like that happen, bro. But you know, I don't know, man. It's just interesting to see how this thing turns out. You know, I hope he gets.
What about your boy Al Golden, man, going to the Bengals? So Notre Dame doesn't have a defensive coordinator for game 1 next year.
Yeah. Here's what I'll say. You see these coaches getting out of the NFL. I mean, getting out of their college
football. Yeah, they're getting out of college football, bro.
And here's something about Al Golden that's funny. When I went to the Detroit Lions for the OTAs and stuff, when I had that chance to go up there and do the minority coaching deal, he was there. he was coaching tight ends at the time, right?
Uh-huh.
He's typically a defensive guy, but he was coaching tight ends and stuff at the time, man. So I think he's a well-rounded coach regardless of what people think about him as a head coach at Miami and so forth and whatever the case may be. But yeah, these coaches, man, I tell people all the time, bro, if you could do an NFL job versus a college job, especially in today's climate with this transfer portal and the NIL and the money and the this and the that, bro, I would.
I think Al Golden was owning something here, bro. The thing with his defensive coordinator, I didn't understand. Like, but he was on to something here.
Yeah, I think he was a decent coach. I just didn't like the tie and shirt. I mean, I get it. That was the old Penn State stuff on the Joe Paterno, and I understood why he did it.
Why did he do it? I didn't understand. Why did he do it?
Well, he's paying homage to Joe Paterno. Remember, Joe Paul used to always wear the shirt and tie.
Oh, yeah. This ain't the place for that.
Yeah, this ain't the place for that. Yeah, get out of here with that crap, man. But, it is. But a lot of coaches did that. Cristobal did that. When he got to FIU, his pictures of Cristobal coaching in a shirt and tie.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember Cristobal out there sweating
bullets in a shirt and tie. Let's see. Here you go right here. Get this crap out of here. Let's see if I can put this up. Oh, shoot. Thought I had it. There we go. Check your boy out, man. Cristobal out there with a shirt and tie. Sleeves rolled up. I'm ready to go to work.
What was that about, dog? What was he trying to...
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I'm
trying to think. No, none of his coaches wore shirt and ties. I don't know.
Saban never wore no shirt and tie.
No. Speaking of Saban, I brought this up earlier. Bro, if y'all have not watched the Pivot interview with Nick Saban and you want some insight on coaching, or if you are interested in being a coach, please go listen to that interview, dog. I think he gives so much insight on coaching. And now one time they're talking X's and O's. They're talking about how to manage people, how you deal with people, like players. He was talking, Ryan Clark gave a story about the time he fussed Ryan Clark off. Ryan Clark snatched his helmet off. He about to dip from the team. And, assistant coach came and got him. He was like, bruh, he said, I called, Ryan Clark got called into his office. And he said, listen, you're a guy I'm talking to all the players to. If I get on you, the rest of them will follow you because you are their leader. It's kind of like the Bill Belichick, Tom Brady thing. You know what I mean? Like, you hear all the players, man, if Bill Belichick cuss Tom Brady out, I know he'll cuss me out. So it's that kind of thing. You know what I mean? And then even Nick Saban said there's some players I couldn't do that to. I got to talk to them. Some players I just had to look at them. Like, I couldn't, you got to treat everybody a little different and that's the thing, that's the art of coaching. You can't blanket coach people. Just like any job, you can't blanket manage anybody. Yeah, you can have standards and expectations, but you can't blanket coach people because everybody's walk in life is different, And a story my mom told me a long time ago, my grandfather was a farmer. He used to always say, you got to break the horse, but don't break his spirit. But once you break his spirit, he'll never work for you again. Now he becomes a liability. And so that's the art of coaching right there. And the X's and O's and all that good stuff, I get it, but that was huge. Shout out to Shad. Ryan Clark, please, if you got about an hour of time driving to work.
Again? Give me the saying again.
About the horse? He said you have to break the horse, but don't break his spirit. Because once you break his spirit, he'll never work for you again. And that's the truth.
Yeah. Break the horse. Don't break his spirit.
Yeah. Yeah.
My homeboy told me his mama once told him, don't ever do what a woman wants you to do. because she don't know what she want to do. I never forgot that, dog.
Say that one more time, Mr. Poetic Justice.
I remember, I remember my homeboy told me his mama told him, don't ever do what a woman wants you to do because she don't know what she wants to do. That's kind of like what Kiki told us the other day, right? And Kiki was like trying to pick the food and women picking food. And she was like, she's thinking about this, she's thinking about that, thinking about that. And a little bit of her just wants you to take charge.
Okay.
That was kind of what Kiki was saying, right?
Yeah. The other day, the other day. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. No, 100%. I get it. That's big right there. But yeah, that interview was from a coach's perspective was big.
I gotta check that out. I gotta check that out.
And another thing he said that was big, because y'all hear me say this all the time. I don't call players trash. You know, even coaches. It's hard for me to say a coach trash. I may not like what he does or whatever, but I'm not gonna say the word trash. And Saban said that. He said, I can't call players trash. I can't call coaches trash. Now, they may have had bad games or didn't call a great game, but I can't call them trash. And I think that's like a coach's thing. You know what I mean? Where, because you know what it's easy for fans to do it. But as a coach, you know what players and everybody put in. Nobody goes to practice every day and say, I'm finna suck. You know?
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
He can't call players. I'm sure he don't call players worse. I don't understand.
Well, he's talking about from the media perspective because they were talking about him being the media because Channing Crowder, Channing Crowder and obviously Ryan Day and Ryan Clark played for him. Channing Crowder played for him at the Dolphins. Ryan Clark played for him at LSU, and they were giving the story. He was talking about being the media, and Channing Crowder said, "Coach, when we was at the Dolphins, you said to us, don't trust the media. They're not your friends. And now you the media." You're like, I was telling the truth. Like, the media is not your friends. They're here to do a certain business. And what he was saying was, I was trying to keep y'all from, getting so invested in other people's thoughts about you because it can affect your game. So that's what he was saying. It's a great interview, man.
Gotcha.
A great interview. But he said Ryan Clark and Marcellus Wiley beefing on Twitter. What? Why? What?
Yeah, I saw that.
What we beefing for, dog? When was my man Nick that be on there with the long hair? They don't be beefing. You don't hear him and Ernie be beefing. Well, we always got to take stuff to the public site, man. God, dog. You see Cam Newton beefing with Steve Kim and Jason Whitlock. Everybody beefing, dog. Everybody got beef.
Oh, and that's a weird beef too.
What, the Jason Whitlock and Cam Newton?
No, the Ryan Clark. Yeah. The weird beef.
So what is the beef over? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It seemed weird. I don't know, bro. It was a little too deep for me. It seemed like it had been going on forever. So they got layers to it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Matter of fact, LV, you the producer. I know you know why they beefing. Why they beefing? Let us know real quick in the chat. If not, she quick on that keyboard. Slick Money say Joy Taylor. Y'all stop. Leave Joy Taylor alone. She been out the news. Let her ride.
That's what they beefing over?
Might be worth the beef. Flip that burger, cook it.
You see, Prime came out. Prime got a podcast with a woman. He came out. They announced that they not sleeping together. Man, what's going on?
Say what now?
They announced that they basically, he literally said, "This ain't Joy Taylor and Ocho. We ain't sleeping together." Literally said that. Which probably mean they is, but whatever.
Prime quick with it now. He quick. He quick with it.
Tough.
I don't know.
What's the name of that podcast? I don't know. She's tough too. Let me see if we can find it.
I didn't even know he had a podcast. I know the other guy. I guess while you're looking at Arsenio says, glad people finally get to see the side of Saban. People think he's just mad all the time. That's true, man. You know what's funny? I've never heard former players talk negative about Nick Saban. Now they say he's tough, but I've never heard bad things. Like when you hear LaShawn McCoy and Deshaun Jackson talk about Chip Kelly. Like they hate Chip Kelly, bro. Like
I know. Like
they hate that dude. But you never hear players come out and talk on a negative side about Nick Saban. Now they do say he's tough and blah blah blah. He coach you hard, but Kyle Brent said Channing Crowder did. I gotta hear that one. Now,
I think Julio Jones did too, right? Julio Jones said he don't talk to him.
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
Now hold up, Kyle Brand. You said Channing Crowder did, and he said he had no respect for Saban. And he was up there cheesing all hard when he came on the pivot. I got to give him some of this Snoop Dogg smoke. I got to.
Yeah, he said it. He said it. Yeah, he said he's told plenty Saban stories when Saban was at Miami, the Dolphins. He's told plenty of them. And Saban didn't talk to nobody. He told plenty Saban stories.
Okay, but we're talking about hating a dude. Because there's a fine line in there, right? And Saban even admits that, though. Now, he did admit that in that podcast. He talked about his wife even told him, you got to do better with relations and relationships. And he said that is one thing he regretted as he went through coaching. But I got a problem now with Channing Crowder now. Don't be doubling back now. Huh? Keep it 100. Don't pivot. Stay the course. They say the name of the show is called I Got Time Today with Roxy. Oh, is that Roxy from what's her name? Roxy from used to be on, was it MTV or something? I think that's her name. And what other name? Roxy from I think she used to do like the video show. Yeah, 106 and Park.
Her name was no. Her name was
Everybody saying 106 and Park. Yeah, if that's who that is.
This ain't that girl, no.
Roxy Diaz.
I got time today. No, this girl young.
Oh no.
It ain't popping up nowhere, dog.
Yeah, that's her. I'm looking at it now. Said we got time today. That's her. Yeah,
not the first co-host. You're talking about one of the later ones.
I put it up here. I'm looking at a clip right now. Y'all let me know if this is her. Is this her right here? I'm
thinking about Freeway and AJ.
Is this her right here?
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, that's her. Right.
She looked darker than that on what's in the yeah, that's her. Darren, she looked darker than that on her clip. I actually know who that is. You're right.
Yeah.
On that clip, she looked a lot darker than that.
Okay. I didn't know you had a what you call it. Okay.
Man, Prime be doing everything but coach.
Hey, I ain't say it. Listen, I ain't say it, dog.
I ain't mad at him either. I mean,
I ain't say it.
I ain't mad at him. Make your own lane, dog.
Hey, virtual authority, man. Let us live, dog. Let us live, man. To my old heads, though. Damn street. Hold up, bro. We old heads, dog. We officially old heads now.
What'd he say?
We old heads.
He say
old heads don't be knowing.
Old heads don't be knowing.
Hey, I saw a scale, right? YNs are 18.
I saw that.
You saw that? What is it? YNs are 18 to like 25 or something like that. And then unks are something to like 48, and then old school is like 49 and above.
I seen Luke go off on them young dudes. Listen, man, if Luke was saying, man, don't no young niggas don't run nothing. Like, like everything ran by old head. You know what I'm saying? Like everything ran by old dude.
Yeah.
Young niggas don't run nothing.
Man, they done had
But
a
the
lot
street.
of shows. My bad. I'm going back. They got a lot of shows. They have Foxy Brown, Vivica Fox on there.
Yeah, they got one of them good finance. They got one of them good finance podcasts.
They had your boy Desi Banks been on there.
Yeah, I saw Ice Cube.
Yeah, Ice Cube on there. How long this podcast been going on?
It ain't that long. I don't even know where I don't even know how you watch it.
That thing probably on Prime TV. Bazoma St. John. Who is that? Real Housewives or something? I don't know. I don't even know who Bazoma is. I'm an old head when it comes to that. Reality TV. I started watching reality TV when Cops. You know, Cops is the first reality TV show ever. Did you know that?
Was it?
It's considered. It was considered
That was
reality TV.
MTV Crib. That was MTV Crib.
Cops was considered the first reality TV show ever. But stop playing. It's on Tubi TV for real. Shout out to Edward Goodwin, man. I see you with your robe on, Edwin. Shout out to you, brother. Educated man watching Tubi. Stop it. I'm just messing with you, man. Much love to you, bro. Congratulations, man. Kyle Brent, Cop started in Broward. You know the old saying, Street. You finish this for me. Cowards in Broward.
You sprayed and died.
That's my dog over there, boy.
Kyle just kicked his dog. You know them Broward dudes don't like them. You know, coward from Broward. They don't like him saying none of that, boy. They be ready to go to jail over that, boy. Oh, coward from Broward. We going to county, man. I went to do it. I went to BA. BA, man. What are you talking about, BA? Huh? They don't like that.
I went to Ely. I went to Fort Anderson.
They don't like that.
Hey, how about this? I went to Plantation. Perfectly fitting name.
Plantation.
Tubi, dog. That's hilarious. Bro, I don't think I've ever watched Tubi a lot. I don't think I've ever watched a show on Tubi. Ever.
I don't watch a show on every app on that thing.
But is it me? We had 1,000 people here. Now we down to 250. I guess because we stopped talking about Sapp.
No, I switched it out from the Caneville Twitter to the Footballville Twitter.
Oh.
X supposed to be doing the space.
Oh, okay. Kyle Brand say, y'all went too far, coach. Y'all gone too far. Don's out. I went to crop. I don't know why you talking like that. Nah, boy, I'm an American patriot, boy. Stop playing with me. Huh? But, hey, Street, let me tell you something, Don. Don, let me tell you something, brother. You look at me, dog, 12 ain't on here. Because there's only two kind of people in this world. Those who are patriots and those who want to be patriots. Don't get it twisted, my man.
You speak Spanish? You speak Spanish, Hayes?
¿Tú quiero es, man? Oye, dime.
Man, the Miami Heat finna suspend Jimmy Butler again. 2 more games, man. Let Jimmy Butler go on, man.
For what? What he did? For what reason?
You know Jimmy Butler always acting the ass. It just took him a long time to do it in Miami.
I don't know, bro. I'm just tired of seeing perms. Let that man ride. He got a perm. Oh, he missed a team flight. Come on, he did that on purpose. So he missed
breaking news: Taliban rejects Trump demand to return the billions in military equipment Biden allowed them to steal. Man, what is Trump about to do, man? Man, this is kind of crazy.
All them government workers been working from the crib. They finna go to work Monday. Hey, I know quite a few government workers. They've been at the crib working from home. That boy say no mas. get your butt up, get on them trains, and get back to work. Ain't no more working from the crib, boy. Huh? Up there trying to, hey, y'all up here doing government work in your pajamas. No, sir. Put that suit on and get back to work. Halfway say straight up, get back to work. Oh, y'all too funny, man.
There was a school shooting today.
Oh, Lord, was it?
In Tennessee, looked like Antioch, 2 people killed.
Oh,
17-year-old Solomon Henderson, ID as the shooter. I think he dead, though.
That's nasty work right there. That's nasty, man. Well, let's go ahead and knock out, man. You got any I don't see hows off in this joint?
I don't see how.
Got an I don't see how, dog. I don't see how Warren Sapp got arrested.
Warren Sapp talk right into that one. Talk right into $20 million.
I got 2 I don't see hows. I meant to do this the other day. This is a quick one since the natty just happened. Let me go ahead and put this one up here right quick. I don't see how this lady had one job. She got one job to take the national championship winning coach, Ryan Day, and the quarterback.
Oh, good.
You deserve it, brother. Thank you. Thank you. It's okay. It's okay.
Broke the accent.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
Everybody okay? Everybody okay?
Everyone good?
She had one job.
Where's the police officer that need to arrest her for a hit and run? She left the scene of the crime. She left the scene of the crime.
You deserve it, brother. You fucking deserve it.
Dog, he's such a weird dude. He's a weird dude. Like the dude is so excited. Look how he looks at him. What's this?
You deserve it, brother. You fucking deserve it. Ryan J.
Some weird folks.
That boy fired up, ain't he?
Hey, man, they ain't won a natty in 10 years. All right, here go my my Officer Street question for you, dog. I need you to answer some questions for me.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
All right, this segment is brought to you by Okeechobee Football. Go ahead and hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Y'all boys go out there and ladies go out there and buy some villain merch and put your shorts on backwards so the villain be in the front. I think that's how to do it. Anyway, did I plug that right, Street? Did I plug it right?
Yeah, dog. You did a good job.
I try my best, dog. You my homeboy. I want to see you succeed. I can't pull a Snoop. We're gonna make Snoop a verb. Like, you know, you say he got mossed. I can't snoop you, dog. You know what I'm saying? You like what I did there? I can't snoop you, dog.
You can't snoop me?
I can't snoop you, dog. I can't talk one way about you and do something different. I gotta support my homie. And my dog gotta support him, man. Y'all go buy some villain shirt merch. All right. So explain to me when inmates are in the cell, I guess they got kind of free reign where they can go in and out their cell. They can go into kind of the common area, go in and out. Do they have to keep the doors open? How does that work?
When it's according on if the floor open or not. So in prison, they're always out, or they're always out on the yard for the most part. You know what I'm saying? And then they come in and they close the floor night. But in jail, it's like ours. They're out on the floor. They're not outside. You know what I'm saying? They're out on the floor walking around like ours. Locked down. They go back in their room. Head count. They go back in their room like that.
Okay. I just want to get an understanding. I want y'all to see this video because there's two main questions I got. Let me ask you this, Street. How did this happen?
Stop doing that. Stop. Come here. Come here. Get in. Why do you doing that? Stop doing that, bro. Don't play with me like that. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them, bro. Straight up. Stay out my business. Get the fuck out my room.
I got two questions here, Street. One. Buddy right here in the back with the white t-shirt, he know it's finna go down. Watch this. Your buddy. He like, uh-oh. But here's my first question, Street.
Okay.
How he recording this, dog? This is my first obvious. No, I don't. Talk to me.
He got a cell phone.
Well, that I know, but he ain't supposed to have one, right?
No.
And what I don't understand about the inmates, you're recording this, it's getting uploaded, and it's your face on it, so you have literally convicted yourself with contraband. No? Am I wrong?
What contraband did he have?
The phone. Contraband? Like,
yeah, it's contraband, but yeah.
I don't understand how this is happening.
You don't know what he's recording. Like, listen, you don't know you can't see what he's recording it with.
So they have other recording devices that you're allowed to have a recording device?
No, but okay, so it's 2024, right? Anybody been in jail lately? I think Chris Young, Shad been to prison. Chris Young, but they've been in jail. It's 2024. I don't know what they may have in the feds, but I know, like, when I was in corrections, there was some facilities that were working on technology to give them cell phones, like a type of cell phone that calls certain people. If you can hand the inmate a razor, you can hand them any goddamn thing. To be honest with you, if you decided to give them razors, you could give them a drill, give them anything, pocket knives. But so I don't know how far technology has went. You know what I'm saying? But so I can only think when I was there, they shouldn't have cell phones. But you don't know if it's a cell phone. You don't know if it's anything else that record. If you don't know what it is, then you can't. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna get him of?
Because I don't know. I ain't never been to jail. My question is, what other thing would somebody have that they're allowed to have that records? Because
okay, this might be possible. I heard they got iPads at some of them. See?
And they didn't. Okay.
And if you hand an inmate an iPad, it's probably an inmate iPad that only got 3 apps. It can only do certain things. And give them a week, that shit jailbroken. Give them a week, and it's wide open. It's wide open. Ain't nothing you can do about
it. That's in the he getting hella cigarettes and honey buns. The jailbreak iPads.
Bro, listen. If I sat here and I told you the things that I saw in jail, bro, you wouldn't believe me. You wouldn't believe me.
So here's my next question.
I saw some juveniles make a tattoo gun out of a VCR, that little colorful pen that goes red, blue, green.
Yeah.
And some medical gloves. Tattoo gun.
Okay, so here's my next question. You now assault somebody on camera. This video got 11 million views. This one particular stream got 11 million. And what happens with that? We gonna say we was acting? I'm just asking how this works because I'm trying to figure out.
They don't care. They don't care what's happening in there because it's more valuable to them that the public get to see what they're doing out in there.
Okay.
They don't care. The consequences can only be certain things, like the whole, this, that, but the streets get to see I'm in here slapping niggas in their face. I'm in here running.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Yeah, man. I mean, we got to raise the bar. We got to raise the bar a little higher, dog. We do. I mean, we do, dog.
Okay. I was just wondering, you know what I'm saying? And so that's my I don't see how you get slapped around. And everybody in jail is making you a
What is
gangster.
that? I don't see how you get slapped around.
And everybody in jail, hey, everybody claim they thugging it. Don't get snooped, dog. I hope that same dude don't come out talking about he thugging. Cause we got video of you getting slapped around, homeboy.
Boy, how many times you slapped him? 3?
But he gave him the first one was like, let me see here. Let me put that back up here, dog. He gave Buddy that. He gave Buddy that first. Oh, Lord have mercy. Dog, look at Buddy in the white shirt. Then he even say, hey, you recording? Hey, he say, hey, you recording? Watch this.
He asked him, was he recording?
Yeah, he said, you recording?
Stop doing that. Come here. Come here. Get in here. Why you doing that? Stop doing that, bro. Don't play with me like that. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them, bro. Straight up. Stay out my business. Get the fuck out my room.
Man, why he did Paul Wall like that, man?
Why you think Paul Wall ain't fight him back?
He didn't want that pressure. Pressure?
Oh, it is a fight, right? What could happen?
Oh, no, a lot of things can happen, boy. You can get that ketchup bottle. Everybody done seen Oz before. They know what time it is. Adebisi with the hat hanging on the side of the head, right here.
Yeah.
Hey, you got Adebisi with a hat like this on the head, sideways on the head. Nah, boy.
Put that up there, man.
All right, what we got? Hold on. Did I take mine? Okay, here we go. This your I don't see how?
Yeah, I don't see how brought to you by Villain Shorts, man. Copy some Villain Shorts, man. I don't even got my Villain Shorts over here no more, man. Get some Villain Shorts, man. That last shipment coming in this weekend, man. So I'm gonna get the Villain Shorts out to everybody who ordered them, man. And get some Villain Shorts, bro. We got black, we got white. The link should be in the description down there. If not, text us 786-405-9499. You know what? I put the links right here. Support your boy. Support a cause, man. And he sound like a Burger King kid. Support your boy, man.
There it is.
Feel the world, make it a better place.
Buy a pair of shorts and help Street pay the rent for the month. Let's go.
There it is. There it is. You and me. You know what, Hayes? Both of us closed on houses. We don't even talk about our own personal stuff, huh?
Talk to her. You right.
We both closed on houses. We'll talk about that next time. We both closed on houses next week, man. Shout out to the boys, man.
Yeah, man.
Mine was rough. I don't know. Hayes closed on his house like 15 days. I don't know what the hell he did. Instant buy a house. I don't know what the hell.
Can I tell you? I'm gonna give my dog a shout out. Shout out to Alex Tabio. Shout out to Alex Tabio that sponsored the show. If you're looking to buy a crib, go back to one of my old shows. Hit me up, email me. Search Alex Tabio. When it comes to finance, I'm telling you, my dog. Hey, capital G gangster with it. But anyway, go ahead.
So this is an affluent neighborhood. I think it's in Ohio. Black real estate and lady and her kids walking down the street, sees a black guy driving down the street and runs to a door to basically for help. And I'm just gonna let y'all watch it because it's all bad.
What's going on? Do you live here?
Yeah.
You do?
She just said, "Do you live here?" Right? And he said, "Yeah." And she said, "You do?"
I don't believe that.
Then she said, "I don't believe that." Okay, I'll let y'all watch the rest.
I don't believe that. Rory, come on. Rory, come on.
She left the school.
Did someone come here?
That was my wife. Somebody chased her up here. She had kids. Who chased her?
She said somebody in the
There was a
silver
guy in
truck.
a gray truck, and he came
So
around the corner,
I
and
don't know if you guys have a
I was in the street.
So now her husband is there, right? And she said somebody chased her. It was a guy in a gray truck.
And so I come up, and I just have my kids, and so I'm like gonna pretend that I'm coming home. And so I pull up and I start walking to your back gate, and he stops here and he goes, "Are you looking for someone?" And I said, "Nope." And then he sat here, and I was like, "I need to get in."
Well, that's my husband. That's why he lives here. Yeah. He lives here. So he came in and he said there's this lady screaming, and I'm like, that's.
She got all worried.
Scared the crap out of me.
How?
I'm so sorry.
How did he scare you though?
I just seen her in the driveway and I was like, "Are you looking for somebody?" Because I was pulling up out.
And I saw someone walking in our driveway too, and I'm like, why is someone walking in our driveway?
Well, I'm sorry.
All right, sorry.
What? She said that someone was following her. So you were walking from there?
No, you came this way, didn't you?
No, I came down this street right here.
Yeah.
And I was riding slow because I'm looking at our Christmas lights.
Well, you just have to understand my point of view. Being by myself with 2 kids, I just saw a car coming, and so I was like, "Oh, it scared me," and so I just pulled up here, and I kept thinking, this could be his house. But you didn't say, "This is my home." You just said, "Are you looking?" And I was like,
I did. When you was on the porch, you asked me, "Did I live here?" I said, "Yeah."
And you said, no, you don't.
You really did.
I don't think you do.
It was obviously you could tell that I was really caught off guard.
Like I'm pulling in my.
Listen, why are they being so nice about it? Literally, he came home and she was at his door.
Right.
And this is her a few days later. You know what comes next, right, Hayes?
Victim.
You know what comes next. You know what comes next.
Crying. Watch the crying. She gonna have the tears.
You know, so literally, I guess it's a rich neighborhood, and she just thought he didn't belong there. Period.
And all the things. So I want to jump on here because my Facebook is public, and for those of you guys who are telling me that I owe a public apology, one, I will not apologize for making any sort of racist remark. I am the furthest thing from a racist.
There you go.
I will, however, apologize that my
Bro.
Oh, I want to hear what she said. She gonna apologize for what? I want to hear what she said she's gonna apologize for.
Facebook is public, and one, I will not apologize for making any sort of racist remark. I am the furthest thing from a racist. I will, however, apologize that my expression could ever come across in such a way, or that somebody could think something of that nature of myself and my family. So long story short, I need to give the context because there's a lot of y'all who are, I'm sure, coming to my page right now, not knowing. JB's coming down, hold on.
That thing got 11 million views.
And all the things. He says, "This is my house." And I said, "I don't think that it is." And at that point, the only reason that I said that was because truly the awkward encounter of slowing up behind me, talking to us multiple times. I'm in this frantic state. It's late at night. I got my kids, my 2 babies. The lady at the door is not answering. There's no other homes that are well established.
What is she scared of? And you're at my house.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say.
What? Hey. What is she scared of? And you're at my house.
Followed 20 minutes. He says, "This is my house." And I need to come out, and I just said, "No." I said, I was just calling to let you know that this just happened. My husband's gonna come get me. And
bro, could you imagine if he was standing on her porch when she got home?
Right. And he said he was scared. Guess what she would have said? You were trying to break in.
No, I'm trying to understand. Won't she just lay on the ground and be like, "I effed up"? You literally told this man standing on his porch that you didn't think he lived at his house.
Hold up, Charles
That he
says
built from the ground up.
interview with the couple on Uncle Chico. YouTube
Yeah,
channel. That they want to accept her.
I got it right here. Yeah, what about it?
With Uncle Chico. Uncle Chico interviewed these people?
Yeah, him and the wife was. I just saw it. Mm-hmm.
You mean Uncle Ocho or Uncle Chico?
Uncle Ocho.
I'm saying, was it Uncle Ocho from the nightcap? Show a lot of similarities between them two names. I'm just saying. It's kind of like Frosted Flakes and Frosted Flax. I'm just saying.
I saw the interview, but I didn't know it was. I didn't know it was Unc them that did it.
Shout out $5 from Prince Lemuel. I don't want to jack your last name, but I'm gonna try. Yisrael. I hope I'm saying that right. Go watch Warren on Wednesday with the pregame show. Sapp goes into detail on what happened in July. Just got done an hour ago. Okay.
Go watch Wednesday pregame show, Sapp.
Oh, I guess Warren. I think they do a Warren Wednesdays. He does a Warren Wednesdays with Colorado. So maybe he's talking about it on there.
Oh man, he got it. I talked to Sapp about an hour today, bro. It's bad. Mm-hmm. it's bad.
I don't know, bro. Like I say, I don't know. Yeah, that's a crazy. I don't see how.
Let's get up out of here, man. Go help X on this space, man.
What Shad say when Hayes see the word Chico, he get flat back. I don't know. I just think Unc and Ocho is nightcap, and then you got Unc and Chico.
When you see Chico, you get flashback.
Yeah, they talking about the dude. Remember that dude I used to do the show with, Chico, Big Dog Chico? That's what they're trying to be funny.
All right, man, let's roll.
Appreciate you, Prince, for the $5, man. Thank you so much. We ain't got our money maker on here today. Shout out to Really Flawed. When she come on, boy, she make it rain. Huh?
That boy said the money maker.
Money maker. Nah, I'm just teasing, man. But anyway, let's get out of here, man. Appreciate y'all. Everybody coming through, man. Make sure you hit the like, share, and subscribe button. My dog Street gonna have that exclusive info and insight to this. Just know that we broke some news. Did we break it? Or we broke
it on YouTube.
we broke it on YouTube.
First to YouTube with it.
We Soldier Boy. We was the first one to do it. We was the first one to talk about it. How about that? Anyway, we just having fun with it, man. Y'all welcome to Hayes Street, man. Y'all stay warm out there. Y'all out here playing snowflakes. It's cold. Man, get that crap out of here, man. Huh? So, with all that being said, we out of here. Peace.
Yo.
Footballville mama feet so big, she could use them as a snowplow. We out of here. Peace.